I'm trying, Evil Ted! I'm trying! Ah, just missed!
Whoa! That's a cool suit. Where can I get one of those?
Patience, child. Patience.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
Yes, Mr. Sherman, everything stinks.
Bullshit, Mr. Handman. All we are is dust in the wind, dude. Dust. Wind. Dude.
I hope I can help. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Farewell.
May you rest in peace.
You hate to do it, but at the same time, it's hilarious. Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Sith, number 36. Let's go! I am your one of your hosts, as always, Fractured Filter, and with me, Jay Hitman. How are you tonight, sir?
Dude, so pumped. Number 37? Did I get it right? 36.
No,
30, I got excited.
You're jumping
36.
ahead. You're jumping ahead. Bring it down. Bring it down, Ken. Bring it down.
Okay, gotta pull Ross from Friends. Bring it down. Dude, so pumped. We're a lot to talk about, and I'm really pissed right now because I was sending out my tweet and then it just got deleted.
Oh no!
Or no, so it's okay. Back up, plan B.
Always gotta have a plan B.
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
You gotta learn how to download my my thumbnails when I send them, so you can use the proper one.
Yeah. Hopefully,
I can see you
I'm
like
using
either like take a screenshot or something because it looks so much different than what I sent.
Well, that's why I was like, I just gotta do it simultaneously. I catch myself like, I hope I use the right one. I hope you use the right one, and then I don't use the right one. I'm like, oh, I did use the right one. Did I?
You used the right one. Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
You're good.
Oh, see,
no, I'm just laughing.
Over here thinking.
Like every time you use the thumbnails that I put out in either Discord or when I send it directly to you, it always looks like weirdly faded or something. Like you took a picture of your phone.
Oh, yeah. That's me. Well, that's me trying to. Yeah, because I have my iPhone, and I think what I do is when I add it, I think I accidentally hit the filter. I hit like a filter, so I think that might be why.
I just laugh when I see it. It's so funny. Oh
yeah.
God!
So,
yeah,
but there are times where like if it's one that like I just like it irritates me, not like your work, but if it's like a character that irritates me, like I'll like purposely like try to like filter it darker so I don't have to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, that's not on you.
You know, I do got to give some proper credit for this week's thumbnail for sure. You came up with the idea.
No, stop it.
For
no, stop.
Wrecker there having the Pringle chip break in his brain.
I
think that's a good symbolism for your patience of just your patience for the show.
It was
too, and just being like, I'm done with this.
So, as you guys might have, sometimes hear, we have our own Discord where we talk to each other and whatnot. And yesterday, so I took a play out of Fractured's playbook because he was actually he started watching them Sunday night after hashtag Sunday Night Shenanigans. Shameless plug. Because what I would do is I would wait until Friday night after I get off, and I'd watch it Friday. Right. And prepare for Saturday morning.
Sometimes I would do it that Saturday morning and watch.
Yeah, and what I've learned in our 36 episodes, that sounds weird. 30s. I mean, it's Sounds good. 36, man. Like, suck a fart. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. We don't condone drugs. Don't actually go smoke anything. But yeah, I just the more that we've been doing this, and there's just certain like things that are just so bad and hard to get to, and it's like I would waste. Like they're like, "Hey, Hitman, they're only like 30 minutes." Like, no, but you don't understand. That's like 24 minutes of my life. That I like. It's longer. Like, so when you and I watch these, like, I don't know if you like stop and make notes or if you're going all the way. Like,
yes.
if you just take 20 minutes, it's like a 30 to 40 minute thing for me because
it depends. It depends if I like really want to make sure I'm like catching what I want to kind of bring up. So I'll sometimes pause it, or if it's like I can tell there's gonna be going into a slow moment. I'll start writing out my notes and I'll let the scene keep going so I don't have to pause it because I don't want to extend out the viewing any more than I already have to.
Yeah.
Because pausing and making notes, I'm already like extending this watch time as it is.
See, and when we first started this, like obviously we wanted to do it because we wanted to review stuff and give our own personal opinion, but the more that we've been doing this, I feel like, because I would write my notes, like I would do it in a joking way. Like I'd write my notes specifically, like making fun of the doultishness of like Favreau and Filoni and everything. Yeah. But now, like, I'm starting to like, and you've always brought the like, okay, well, this is actually what's happening, and all the while making fun,
right?
Kind of making fun.
I always attribute it to my years of watching things like Mystery Science Theater 3000, stuff like that, where I just have to, while observing the absurdity of what's usually going on and just how trash it usually is for what they're putting together in terms of their lore and how it's so contradictory to even their own stuff. It's like, oh, I got a good moment for ripping on this and stuff like that. So that's where it just kind of comes from. Is just being able to just it's like, oh yeah, let's take the piss out of And the internet helps a lot too. I won't lie. Like sometimes, like especially with these newer shows that we've been keeping up with, some of the we've gotten some great bangers off of people that posting their own memes and stuff, like with the Power Rangers from Book of Boba. So yeah. Well, absolutely.
And so like for me, like, you know, what started out as I'm just gonna make fun of every episode and every possible thing I can, and I can scrutinize. I felt obligated to like come at it from a point of view of like, well, what if like the people that do listen to us, all of our 9 followers, my mom included, what if they not watch this, right? So it's all fun to like get on a podcast and hear somebody just take the piss out of something and make fun of it. But also,
speaking on the podcast aspect of it, really quick, I know we derail you.
Oh no apologies. It better be good news.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I was just kind of the other day. I was checking out our. Oh, you damn thing! Well, yes. We'd had a pretty nice little upsurge that I had noticed for yesterday. I believe it was. I was looking at our daily downloads, and it in like, oh God, what? I wish I had taken a screenshot of the dang screen, but it was actual good amount.
Let's go.
Like more than just like 1 to 2. It was hitting into the 20s and stuff. So it's like all time 230 downloads. So it's like,
dude, I'm telling, it's all those graphic designers and that are following.
And in
us.
the last 30 days, 59. So we're up 110% from a previous period. So dude, anybody that's listening out there, thank you very much for taking the time to do so. But anyway, sorry.
And like just to piggyback on that, like the point of it, obviously, like for me, like I think probably you feel the same way. It's not to be famous. It's not to have all these followers like OG or Tim or anything.
We just wanted to talk shit about the Disney product.
Right. We wanted to talk. We wanted to rip on them because, you know, in the environment that you and I work in, and the people that work there, they're very
are the usual viewers
are the people that eat this stuff. Well, not eat our stuff up necessarily, but definitely eat up the Disney. Yeah. Well, and then what else I was gonna say? So I've changed the way that I write my notes to actually kind of not mirror yours, but like actually like tell what's going on, because I was like, I had an epiphany. I'm like, we should save. everybody, every superhero has a MO. Oliver Queen wanted to save Starling City. Bruce wanted to save Gotham.
Right.
Race wanted to, kill off, 3/4 of the world's population. Because everybody has a noble, humble,
sometimes you gotta extreme.
Right.
Darth Bane wanted to drop a thought bomb on the Sith and Jedi and restart the Sith. So
it's such,
everybody's got ambitions.
It's a beautiful day out, and you just bring up just one of the most beautiful stories, beautiful moments, and just all of probably the Bane show. Just so beautiful. It brought a tear to my eye as I'm thinking about the thought bomb. Normally people are like, let's have a moment of silence for everybody that we lost, but no, because it was just beautiful.
Just
Jedi
a bunch of Jedi dying. No, it's just a bunch of Jedi. Just a bunch of Jedi dying.
Who cares about the Jedi? But so I was like, let's save people from having to watch this trash.
Absolutely, yeah.
So tailor our notes to that's just what I thought. I was like, I'm actually going to put some effort into this. Not that I haven't before, but actually put some more effort into writing the notes and recapping so people could be like, so instead of Rutgers Pringle brains break, whatever, actually tell them, give them a little bit more context, because I think context is key. So
no, I don't disagree with you there.
Trying to take my responsibilities more seriously.
Oh, look at you.
But this episode, in the Discord, I was literally 2.37 seconds in.
You just sent me those texts, and you were just like, first you hated Rex, and then you were.
So this is how it went. So I was like, I hate Kennedy, and then I was I really hate Favreau, and then I was like, well, I equally hate Filoni, but maybe I hate Filoni more than Favreau, and I was like, well, Kennedy's just awful. Then I was like, Rex is just stupid, and I was like, the inhibitor chips over here are really just dumb as well, almost as dumb as Kennedy.
The cake is stupid, yeah.
But then I was like, well, Filoni probably created the inhibitor chip, but Kennedy probably told Filoni that George always thought the inhibitor chips were an actual thing. So, and this is where my mind goes. This is just, then I'm just like, oh, I hate you all. I'm an equal opportunist. But no, this whole, oh god, Rex is, I just don't understand, I don't know. People, and I'm going to get slack for this because people love Rex. There are a lot of people that love Rex,
especially
cult following.
The person that'll be coming on later.
Oh, is he going? Yeah, this is so interesting that you bring this up, because on Discord, it's like a thief in the night. Not even a thief in the night. It's like, this guy has been I thought he died, I thought he died at work. I thought he died in the front lines at work, because and it's possible with what we do. You know what I'm saying, right? So I thought he just died in the front lines. Haven't seen him for 6 months. Haven't heard from him. He didn't come to my Tupperware party last week. We had Joy Behar and Martha Stewart.
Dear God.
Not just joking. If they're ever within a 10-foot radius of me,
I can see why
I'm literally
might have stayed away.
I've created Batman had a bat signal. I've actually created a signal for next time I get into this when you're not there, because you're never there. You're never there.
Oh, what?
You're never there. You're never there. No, you're never there when I need you. You leave me to fend for myself.
Well, hey, I can't. What can I
could
say?
be dead, butt naked in a ditch, and
Jesus.
ask for help and you're not there. Anyway, so and just out of nowhere, he just starts flooding the old Discord with what just Disney, everything Disney. I'm like, this guy's still alive.
I asked him to post. I was like, because he was telling me about it. He's like, oh, hey, guess what? There's a bunch of Star Wars stuff for the D23. The whole that fan expo going on. I'm like, oh, really? It's going. Okay, cool. And he showed me. I was like, dude, could you? Because he's like, I'll just post a screenshot. I'm like, could you please post some links just to make it a little easier for me, please? I was kind of being a pain in the ass. And thankfully, he then did so. So it was this whole fan expo. I was certainly glad that it fell in enough time for us to be able to go over it, because I thought for all the luck of it, I would have figured for the Star Wars stuff, since that's particularly what we do go over,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been like dropping tomorrow. And I would have been
Yeah.
like, oh, of course,
Well,
of
of
course,
course,
because
but
that always happens.
Well,
So-
yeah. But it's funny because we have Sunday Night Shenanigans as a backup to Saturday Night Sith. Because that's how it's always since the inception of Sunday Night Shenanigans. I don't want to say it since the inception. I feel like it has been a thing for a while where something really, really good comes out that we need to talk about on Saturday, and it comes out Sunday.
Sometimes, yes.
And then
or
we had the
sometimes
idea
it's just
that,
or sometimes it's just right into the rest of the week, and we're just like, God dang it, that would have been
Yeah,
great
what-
for. But then we're also like, great, now we have to wait until Saturday to talk about this.
Well, and like I said, I think that's the beauty of Sunday Night Shenanigans. Because I'm not a mastermind. I wasn't like sitting there like we need a backup plan to like Saturday. Like I didn't just like say, oh, we'll just do Sunday Night Shenanigans. Like it came about like Sunday Night Shenanigans because
we
like
were wanting to do anyway.
it's a bunch of like yeah.
Well, there's another thing we've been talking about doing for a little while now, and we're like, all right, we'll finally work out the day and time to get you into some SUTOR, some Star Wars: The Old Republic, and then who knows what else we might end up playing down the line.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, D. Yeah. Anyways, I just found it funny because he just came out of nowhere like MIA for
all those
MIA for 4 years, and then he just starts hitting all of the trying to see what all he posted. But yeah, D3. This is how my morning went. So like Twitter, just every time I got on, like I just would get notification after notification about all the stuff that they were posting about D20. Is D23?
Yeah, as far as that's what I've seen it be called.
It's like they got it's like this is a perfect example, and like a lot of these, like I don't know if a lot of these are. I don't care because, like I said, it's Disney and I'm not Marvel. But a lot of these, like there's a lot, like, and I don't know if all the dates are like if they're staggering them from 2024 to 2025. Like, but I did see. I try to. Half these people, like IGN, pisses me off because they post. They just post pictures. Like somebody was there with their iPhone, their 13 Pro Max, probably taking pictures, but that's all they do. They just take a picture, and there's no link to an article. They didn't write an article. It's like, so one of them, they had Jude Law was there, and I tried to put in Discord skeleton crew that we talked about, like I don't know, 2 months ago. Something like that. The non-binary boy or whatever it was.
Something like that. It's like one of the. They're getting into some shifty. Who knows if that's going to still go through, considering all the stuff that's been going on. But yeah, that was their whole mandate, was that one of the characters would be non-binary.
Like I'm gonna send.
Heaven help us.
Let's see if I can post this because I want to see how it goes through on the Discord side. Let me know if you get it in the Discord because this is.
Open, so.
I mean, I don't have mine. I've got a couple of my windows open, but
yeah,
I'm trying to get my
link that you just posted in. All right, should I share it here?
Yeah, you can.
All right, Mandalorian Season 3 arrives in 2023, and the first trailer just debuted at D23 Expo. Check out these new images of Mando himself, Grogu, and Bo-Katan, and more.
So this is what pisses me off. Like IGN, like literally, there's no video. And I don't know.
Did you click on the link?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let's
go.
Oh, jeez, oh my God.
It's not.
So basically, they post a link in their own article going.
But then it doesn't.
A Twitter link. For
yes.
You clowns! I swear. This is why I don't go to IGN anymore. They're a bunch of clowns.
So it won't let you.
No, here. Hang on. I already went to the link. All right, so I guess we're getting the Mando out of the way. Do it. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I got volume. Okay, audio tab. Ah! All right, and just let me know just in case if you can't hear it. You can hear it?
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father.
I guess.
A clan of two.
So is this supposed to be the trailer that they showed off at
I don't know.
celebration that
I don't know.
A select few got to watch?
Because when I tried to open it, IGN was saying there was an error code that I couldn't. Yeah, because it sends you to a Twitter link. So.
Yeah.
But you have removed your helmet.
Oh no!
Then you are a Mandalorian.
No more.
No more.
I mean, you've already got Bo-Katan and them running around who take off their helmets at a moment's notice that proclaim themselves Mandalorians. It doesn't seem like it's as restrictive as a society as they try to make it out to be. Yes, this particular clan is very strict in their rules, but it doesn't prevent them from being Mandalorians, though.
Right.
Not even even in their own. I mean, I'm going off of it in their own universe. It's not meaning he can't be considered Mandalorian. So
yeah.
It just seems so silly that it's still pushing on that. And then even, I mean, it's like, why is he kind of bothering? He's already been kind of outcasted at this point. And if anything, like we saw from Book of Dad Bod Fett, he's probably going to be on some redemption arc anyways, or at least trying to reclaim his status with this clan in particular. And what was it? He had to like baptize himself in the waters on Mandalore.
It was very.
So,
which I thought that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Your cult.
Wait, was she calling them a cult? I mean, come on, lady.
Bruh.
I mean, now we even made points about this in from the season, I think 1 and 2, or was it season 2? Yeah, I think it's for season 2 when Bo-Katan popped up. It's like, man, she could be a condescending biatch when it came to
the
him
armorist?
and his. No, not the armorist, the Bo-Katan.
Oh yeah.
Just the way she, dealt with and talked to Mando. It's like, geez, lady. I mean, I don't know where you're getting this air of almightiness when you yourself aren't even a leader of your own group. And you're gonna just kind of call him a cult.
Yeah. Which explains, yeah.
I mean, even your own little group could be considered their own little cult of Mandalorians. Why am I defending any of this?
I don't. I'm not really defending, but it's like trying to understand, maybe.
Yeah.
Fractured our people. Where were you then?
He was a wee one.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
This is what irritates me. Did you know that your dad? Like, they're not the same. They're like, one is a human and the other is an unknown species.
Yeah,
like,
they're taking it just in the sense of like
way
him
too
being
far.
an adoptive parent, basically, and the whole clan aspect. So, no, you're right. I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying that that's their logic behind it. So,
well, I guess
while not by blood relation, and that was kind of their thing too that they were talking about through the last couple of seasons. You know, even with their Mandalorian clans and stuff like that, you may not be blood, but you're still considered family, right? So that's all that it's coming from. Can we not with her, please?
That's your favorite. That's your favorite
season.
character.
One season.
Why are you so? I thought you'd be happy.
I'm jumping for joy.
That's her. She's the Jawa Slayer, dude. Hold on. Was that the guy from that monkey creature thing? The thing from Rise of Palpatine?
I don't know.
that changed C-3PO's language to the Sith so they could read a sword.
Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while.
Bruh, 100%. That's. I'm telling you right now. That's. I'm looking at. I don't even want to look it up.
Don't look it up. Don't bother. It's not worth your time.
All right, kid. Hang on.
So is he just gonna be in the Nabooian fighter this whole time?
Yes.
They're not ever gonna.
They don't leave
a better ship later down the line.
No, they don't leave space. It's all in one starfighter.
All right.
You ready for an adventure?
Okay, so that was that. Yeah. I just think just because I'd already kind of stepped away from this show as it was, I'm just kind of like, all right, I guess. I mean, you already kind of showed off two episodes that you probably were gonna have in this season, for in the Book of Boba Fett, but you know, it's just I mean, it wasn't. It's not a bad show or anything. It's just been okay for Mando.
It's a bad show. It's a bad show.
It's got problems. We went over for season one was okay at times, but again,
I can deal with problems. You and I, we can hash out the problems. This is more than problems. Yeah. This is we can't have the actual Boba Fett surviving in today's society. So therefore, we're going to deconstruct him, and then we've got to be careful because not everybody has a glorious physique, right? So we got to change Boba Fett's physique from a stellar, whatever muscular, whatever it is, right? The type of physique that the clones had, we got to change him into a dad bod. It's athletic build, and we got to change him, and we got to pump him up with a bunch of Pringles and make him have a dad bod physique. So we're including everybody. Everybody doesn't get, it's just so flipping stupid. I almost cussed. It's a kid's show. It's just so stupid. It's deconstruction of character. It was deconstruction.
Well,
we're not even doing a review, but
what are they going to do this season for Mando?
Fennec Shan's gonna.
You think she's going to come back in? Because I mean, all they showed off for all the Mandalorian.
She's the new Boba.
This seems to be. Well, I mean, for Book of Boba Fett, yeah, probably. But I mean, for Mandalorian itself, at least from that teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it.
But they didn't even show him.
All they were showing off was like, oh look, we got a bunch of Mandalorians that are going to be in this next season. Get hyped for a bunch of Mandalorians. What context that really has, we weren't really going to give much on it, but it's again this kind of the little inner conflicts for the Mandalorians between two different clans.
They've got to come up with.
She's like blaming his clan for their destruction or whatever. It's like, lady, you're responsible for your own destiny.
Maybe
Okay.
they'll do some type of World of War type thing with, I don't know. It better be some. They better have something good to back up what Filoni said about it being a religious, or was it Favreau? One of the two.
No, that was
thing.
Filoni talking about Ahsoka, where he was having his quote unquote religious experience or whatever.
I thought it was the season 3 for Mando. He said that. I could be wrong.
It was Ahsoka. It was Ahsoka. The first Ahsoka show, he was having a quote, supposedly some religious experience, according to Rosario Dawson. That's what she said about it. So.
I retract my statement. Then, anyways,
Yeah.
Still better be good for you, given all this hype. I don't know where you go with it, which is so stupid because it's almost like. No, I'm not gonna say that. That doesn't make.
I don't even know if they had any real plan, especially the fact that they blew up the Razor Crest towards the end of season 2. And were they always planning to lead to this, or was this like, oh hey, let's throw them into an N1 starfighter for some nostalgia bait, you know?
No, I think
it still looks like it's not even pieced back together properly.
I think these guys operate kind of like the
a moment to moment basis.
Kind of like
there's no planning for this.
United States Democrats, right? I don't think they actually have a plan. But things
nobody
happen,
has a plan
and
anymore.
they don't. It's like they don't have a plan, and certain things happen, and they have to literally course correct and throw audibles within the moment to make a plan come together. And sometimes crap sticks on the wall, and other times it's diarrhea just coming down from the wall. No, I honestly think that, because I think they probably blew up the Razor Crest, or they blew up the Razor Crest oh crap, we blew this up. How do we course correct? What are we gonna do? Everybody loved George's stuff. We're gonna do an N1 starfighter because we're on Tatooine, because everybody loves Tatooine.
They just pulled that one out of their backside completely.
First of all, here's my question, and again, I would have to consult the books, but how did a Nabooian N1 starfighter
make it to
Tatooine? But here's even the thing, because they're I could be wrong, but when we watched that, did it not feel like, oh, it's Anakin's starfighter because they just so happen to be on Tatooine?
That's where your brain automatically goes. Yeah, he was the prominent person that was in the starfighter that blew up the Trade Federation's blockade ship. And yeah, that was.
But this is how stupid it is. It's like, we're gonna blow up the Razor Crest, and then we're gonna go back to Tatooine because everybody wants to go back to Tatooine. It's like freaking like Jakku.
Freaking Tatooine, Jesus.
Right? But it's like, oh, we'll just put it. It makes no sense. How does an N1 starfighter? How does a Nabooian starfighter get to the Outer Rim?
No, it doesn't. Did they even have an explanation for why it was even there? I forget.
No, not that I remember.
It just poofed out of nowhere. And it's like,
no, your favorite character had her. What were those droids? What were they
the little
called?
I
forget their name. Where's OG? They had a bunch of those. She had a bunch of those droids employed that just so happened to be prominent in episode 1. So everything goes back to everything that they are. Filoni is a raccoon. He is a freaking trash panda, and everybody that works for him is a trash panda because they steal. I guess the argument that you can make is well, it's Star Wars and all these other. It's the Star Wars universe, so they're not stealing because these things were already created. But but it's interesting, and it's ironic that you're back on Tatooine, and then you're gonna take these droids, that were on Tatooine in episode 1, and then you're gonna have a Nabooian starfighter. Last time I checked, Naboo and Tatooine were not close, at all. Last time I checked, Tatooine was in the Outer Rim territories. Could be wrong.
Well, and I mean, when they were escaping Naboo, that was one of the closer planets to the system, but it was still a good distance.
It would be like you and I. It would be like, I don't even know if this would make sense, but it'd be he ends up on Korriban and he has an X-wing, on Korriban. Like,
Yeah.
why is an X-wing on a Sith control planet, like on a Sith planet or a Sith control? Like, you may not be able to draw a direct correlation, but that's how stupid it is. It's like, why? Like, and so God, this show wasn't even supposed to be about Mando. Look at us like talking about Mando, but it's stupid. So I don't know what episode or the season episode whatever season three is going to bring. Like, you know, it's supposed to be a redemption story, but from this trailer, like, there is no, from what we, and it all goes back to this stupid helmet. Like, why is this, like, I need to go back and I need to, we need to figure out, like, where to start, like, if it's the Republic Commandos books, or if it's like the Bloodline. I've heard OG reference Bloodlines or Blood Ties. Bloodlines, I think, is a book by Karen Travis, which I think talks about Boba.
Book?
No, it's not Commando, it's Bloodlines. I think it's out of Legacy of the Force, I believe. Like, we need to find some of these books that, like, because Republic Commando talks about, like, Delta Squad, I believe, and all that. The real, you know, Republic Commandos. And I think Bloodline talks about Boba, but we need to find a book, because I want to get to the bottom of, like, why this whole stupid show revolves around this green, this, you know, green Grogu, and then the removing of helmets. And then Carl Weathers doing his thing, because it's Carl Weathers and you got to give him some type of respect, because he's Carl Weathers. Old man Weathers, like.
Okay, so I had to go back and just check my notes really quick. I still have, since I take all my notes on my computer, I have them saved. I thought, what part of my notes for that episode was just basically somehow the goofy mechanic got a hold of scrap of an old Nabooian starfighter. So there was no reference to how she even got a hold of that thing.
Which just leads you to believe that it's nostalgia bait. Has to be.
Yeah. Absolutely. Again, like it is, the thing you go to is, oh yeah, Anakin flew that thing in Phantom Menace. So,
like, you had no reference, like, it gave no reference how she came up with N1.
No I mean, you just could have, like, had him pick up any other freaking ship.
Well, what
it wouldn't have been fine, and then he could have, like, had his own new iconic ship.
Like, and what else is interesting, because when you read the Plagueis book, like, it talks about specifically, like, the N1 star, like, the company that Plagueis got, like, right,
ships, stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like,
so there'd be no inherent reason wwhy this thing would have made its way to to Tatooine of all freaking places.
Like, this was a pretty, when you read the Plagueis book, like, these are like top of the line, right? These are top of the line starfighters, and so, and obviously this is years past
for the protection of Naboo and their own transportation of the fuel that they were harvesting and stuff like that. So
and just because Plagueis is a genius and master manipulator, well, not master, but you know,
I'm just about at the end of the book now. I'm just at the point where spoilers for anybody that hasn't gone through it, but as Palpatine, I mean, come on, you know, as
put two and two together,
Palpatine's starting to lay on the lightning on old Plagueis there.
Nuns don't drink. But yeah, so that's just so I don't know. I'm not excited to review season 3. Hopefully they do something similar to Bad Batch and they just don't know when they'll release it. They're not going to, because it's their bread and butter. Well, no, they won't. This is their bread and butter.
They want Mando out. That's been like you said, it's been their attraction right now. That's why they've been almost focusing everything around the Mandoverse. So they're trying to keep as much attention on this show in particular as possible. Everything else is kind of like distractions.
Well, once they figure out the whole time bridge situation, then they can literally rectify and retcon anything they want. That's how they're going to get around the whole. If in fact there's a document legal contract that was written that says they can't touch, they can't retcon anything in the original trilogy. This time bridge would be the one thing that they could use to retcon, because you're not technically retconning anything. You're just altering space time and whatever. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I'm not a fan.
The pain.
I'm not. I wasn't
a little more pain.
I wasn't a fan of Mando season 1. Like cinematically.
Like I just thought it was an okay. It was an okay.
From like the cinematography isn't bad in some things. Like it's not bad, but the story is dog water. The characters are dog water. The costumes are dog water. Season 2 was dog water, with like season 1 was dog water. Season 2 was just like warmed up dog water. And season 3 is probably going to be like warmed up dog water with dog hair in it. That's undrinkable. That's just my. There's no consistency. The story sucks, and the costume. Like, again, and I've said this probably for 36 episodes. It's like, why is it that 20 years ago, something like a movie that was made 20 years ago had better costumes, better cinematography, better choreography, had all like, this is 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Do the math. 365 days times 20, right? And it was better than what we have now. 20 years ago. So it was 20. So in 2000.
We've talked about this. It's passion versus
and
corporatism. That's all this is. It's just they want to get out what they can to either.
But but there shouldn't be a difference. Like, you could try to duplicate Lucas, but you'll never replicate him. But there shouldn't be a difference, because this is 20 years in the future. You're telling me that, like, again, and I took my blood pressure medicine because before the show.
You had to be ready.
I don't take blood pressure medicine, but I probably should because of this show. But no, it's
a
like
joke.
There's just no consistency. I feel
and I don't feel like
Raging Rhino. No, so I mean, that was
That's
so
that's been my point of annoyance. Is just this whole thing of they don't want to keep anything consistent. They don't want to. They don't want to adhere to their own storylines. Nothing. Not a zippo. They just want to just keep. They like I played the clip. They just want you to just consume product and move on to the next product. That's all they want to do. They just want to make sure you just keep on that line. They don't want you to think. They just want you to keep taking it all in and just keep moving on. Next one. And then there are at least some of us out there that are going, whoa, hold up. We gotta first talk about this problem going on in this thing here first. Then we can maybe get on to the next stuff. But for right now, you guys got a lot of problems going on.
and
it started with your goddamn movies.
I just don't think they know. They don't have a plan. They suck at. They don't have a plan. They suck at course correcting, and it's like a clown show. It's a clown show.
If they ever bothered course correcting.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think they oh God, it's just a clown show. It's like going to Barnum and Bailey circus.
But at least
like,
Barnum and Bailey's entertaining.
Well, touche, well played. But like, it's like. It's literally like I'm not trying to get political, but it's literally watching the Democrats. Like, there's no plan, and you're trying to make something out of nothing when you're the one that screwed this up in the first place. Like, literally, like it's laughable, yet like my Pringles broke. My Pringle has broken. Brain is broke. Pringles.
Yep.
Like, and there's nothing worse. There's nothing on this planet worse than opening up a tube of Pringles and them being crushed. Like, I'm not a Pringle guy, but I have had Pringles in the past, and there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than opening up that can and them being all crushed.
Right.
And the minute you open that can and you see that they're crushed, you will then know what Wrecker's brain looks like.
Exactly.
That's what's in his head. That's his inhibitor chip.
Just take a look at the thumbnail and you'll see exactly what we mean.
I don't know if we're going to get through the show. I don't know what time we're going to get to review of Mando, because I'm looking at all these different stuff like
I mean, we like it is. We're certainly not without stuff, and I there's something that
you want to save some of this stuff for next week, or do we want to try to go over this? And
I think we
save.
Want to try and knock out this stuff.
Okay. I mean, it's almost 5, but I mean, there's some good stuff here.
So let's at least we can knock out.
Don't do that. Don't you dare do it. Don't you do it. I know. I think I know what you're gonna. Don't you do this? The number one thing, the first thing on there that you posted. I will leave this show so quick.
I was gonna just get this out of the way for one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do what you posted this morning at 8:00. You posted. Oh, I'm sorry. Yesterday at 17:40. Because I didn't see it at work. I will leave.
I think I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
No,
I saw this today.
Yeah. So this has been the funny thing. It's like we've gone like last week we had an article that was supposedly saying we were going to be getting Bad Batch along with Andor.
Yeah.
But now we got some clarification. It's actually going to be on January 4th, 2023. So they're saving it till next year, which thank Christ, because I was almost like, okay, after this week, next week, we'll binge a bunch of episodes just so we can try and be.
Whoa. Let's not put the carriage before the horse here.
I was thinking about it.
You're trying to put me in an early grave?
Yes. I was considering it just so like I said, we'd be just like done with it and we could just focus on. But now we can kind of like take a break, maybe, and then we'll go into Andor when that comes out. But at least now we've
Andor
got
trailer looks pretty bad.
We'll get to that. So Bad Batch, January 4th, 2023. Thank God. So we'll have some time to prepare for that.
I don't know what the link was. I don't think it went to anything.
And then they did have a trailer on old IGN here. But just kind of going over the article really quick. It just says Star Wars Bad Batch will begin its second season next January. Announced at D23 2022. Bad Batch Season 2 will begin January 4th and will consist of 16 episodes. So that's the same as this run.
Mm-hmm.
2 episodes will drop together on its premiere day with weekly episodes to follow. They really like that dual episode for the first time. It's like, why not just do an hour special? Why
it's very weird because it's
instead of like, oh, here's 2 episodes, but it's going to be for the premiere.
It's
just
like
drop them as one.
It's like Kennedy hates trilogies, but yet she loves to double up and triple up. Like we saw last week, Andor was going to be 3 episodes.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 episodes. Which,
and it's a 6 episode. It's like a 6 episode run.
We'll get through that a little faster.
Well, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a live party, a watch party for all 3.
I don't know.
That's literally that's.
You might have to just because of how much that's dropping all at once. So
and they're gonna be,
buckle up, everybody. We're gonna
be sure we're on
for a bumpy
vacation.
ride.
Well, we're gonna start We're gonna start Saturday at 4:00 and we'll end Sunday morning at 8:30.
Oh Jesus! All right. So they're saying no new trailer was shown, but with the season only a few months away, hopefully it won't be long until we see new footage. Star Wars Bad Batch features a group of elite experiment. Okay, I was just going over the.
Yeah, what we've I think went over.
Did we already go over this trailer?
I think with Aviasa maybe, but we can watch it again. You don't have to. I'm not gonna miss anything.
Well, it's just a 1-minute episode.
Okay.
Buy your freedom.
Oh, Sid.
You can have a future. Isn't that
So, since I haven't gotten to a point yet where this is up to date for me, I guess they change up their armor and everything at some point, and they're still working with Sid.
Yeah, towards the end.
what you're after?
We're already free.
Clearly, you're not paying attention to what's happening out there.
It is time for a new era.
Do you think they even get him back to do these lines, or are they just doing full AI?
Probably AI. I don't know.
That's just so sad and disgusting at the same time.
With Sir Ian McDiarmid, I believe they probably got him back because I've seen him he's very much involved in Celebration and that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised.
He's usually always
he probably either needs the money or I don't know. I think that he's probably the likelihood of him doing it is probably high because I've seen him multiple times within doing. I think he's very close to Disney, like that like Celebration, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
which is funny because
who we got here. Do you want me to add you on here, or should I just throw you back to the out of chat, Daviaso?
No, I'm good here.
Okay, okay.
We've seen this trailer before.
I wasn't sure, but I just figured we'd just go over it again just to kind of knock it out anyways.
Or part of season 2.
They don't get it at the end of season 1?
They don't get them on 1? I thought they changed them at the end of season 1.
No.
Really?
Ah, okay.
Yep. The only person who gets a new suit in season 1 is Crosshair.
Interesting.
He gets the imp suit.
Because I missed that. Well, if anybody's wondering, Davioso is alive.
Alive and well. I didn't even see it drop in.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just noticed the little comment had for private chat. I'm like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Nice light down there.
There are others out there who need our help. We'll take all the allies we can get.
There's there's Cody, there's Gunji.
Wait.
I'm out. Cody. Bye.
That's Cody?
Yeah, you see the scar?
Yeah, I see the scar, but it seems like a lot of them now have gotten, or at least not a lot of them, but there's.
What do you mean? They all look the same. How do you know who Cody is?
There's another leaked trailer that Crosshair is talking to Cody.
Ah.
Buddy old pals.
Gotcha.
I quit.
Let's go.
I quit. Have a nice show. I said I quit. Have a nice show.
Hey, part of this was all your idea, man. You can't get out of this anymore than I can.
I'm just really regretting. What's his name? Gunji?
Yeah, Genji. That's the Wookiee's name.
He's from High Republic. He's the Wookiee from High Republic.
Yeah, no, he's from High Republic.
He's from Clone Wars.
The Wookiee that has lightsaber in High Republic.
Yeah, he's from Clone Wars. There's also another Clone Wars Jedi.
So that means we've got another Padawan out there that survived Order 66?
Oh, there's a whole group of them.
With inhibitor chips in the clones.
Yeah. There's
These clones really suck at what they do, though.
Can I just say, I would much rather have Gunji been the main character or the main antagonist and Kenobi. I think that would be much better than Reva. I would probably watch it.
Big evil pissed off Wookiee.
Yeah,
that would be awesome, actually.
Just a.
We don't get that too often. We've only had a few evil Wookiees, even in the EU.
No, I'm telling you, I would much rather. Can you imagine how better the story would have been if
really an evil Wookiee, though? I mean, come on.
Just
from a certain point of view.
Oh, from the comic. Remember, I sent you a picture of that. Oh gosh, yeah. No, but can we just let's just talk about this real quick. How much better would Kenobi have been if Kenobi had an angry Wookiee after him versus Reva?
I mean,
Inquisitor.
Why? But. I mean, I guess
you could give the same story, like he was in, the temple and Anakin. He's a Wookiee. Everybody loves Wookiees.
But you can't even understand him then.
Well, that's the point. If you speak Wookiee, yeah, you can tell when you can tell when Chewie. Oh, you can tell when Chewie was mad when he was peeved off. 100%. Let's continue. I just wanted to say I think it would be been a much better show. she still have her crossbow?
Let's get to work.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah,
She had.
her bow.
Yeah, I'm guessing she had it till the end of the season, right? So you would have known.
Yeah. He did. I don't think he
I don't
remembers
remember.
his.
I don't remember
I don't blame
it.
him.
I have PTSD.
Boom, 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 boom.
Liars!
2022. Liars.
Liars!
Dude, we should sue them for false
advertising.
advertising.
That's not how that works, but okay.
I mean, technically it is. You're advertising 2022. It comes out in 2023. Let's go.
In our terms of service, it actually says that we have every right to change our minds as we see fit.
It probably does.
Oh yeah, I'm
Probably.
sure it does.
All right, what's next?
Unsuable. If
well,
you
we had
hit,
already
I promise. Don't just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I dare
wasn't
you.
going to, but okay. You
No,
say
don't do it. No, don't do it. Do it.
What was it? So Lego Star Wars, I guess, is gonna be getting a bunch of new characters, and I just thought this was hilarious looking. Reva is of course getting her own character, and
that's her
I'm sorry,
show.
The Lego just looks so funny.
What's wrong with her hair?
That's that's part of what I mean. I'm like, wait, I don't remember having full shaved side.
She got a Skrillex. She's got a Skrillex hairstyle.
Yeah, she got the Skrillex cut.
There's a clip.
She looked. That actually, that character looks more like the character in the last episode of Bad Batch.
Oh,
the two girls,
the bad haircut twins.
Yeah.
The sisters.
Yeah, Rafa and Maffa.
Something like that.
Rafa and
I don't
Maffa.
know their names, dude. Something.
It was Trace and Rafa.
So let me ask you this: so is Lego
notes really quick.
is Lego Star Wars now become like the games where you can like DLC?
Well, this is the Skywalker.
Yeah,
for the
Skywalker
saga. So,
but like, is this how like you have to pay to get this character? Like, this is downloadable
it's
content.
It's part of a DLC content in general. So it's gonna be like
Bro,
we character plus Hobo One Kenobi and
dude. I'm actually glad that you posted this because we got to figure out how to like troll the numbers and see how many downloads Reva gets.
When they're even gonna have Andor.
Because we know based off how well her lightsaber didn't sell. I'm curious how many people will download.
It's not gonna just be.
Huh?
No, it's for a whole pack. So here, it's got the for the Skywalker Saga Character Collection. Galactic Edition includes 6 packs in Character Collection 2, plus the 7 original packs for Character Collection 1. Players that purchase the game digitally can also unlock the classic Obi-Wan Kenobi playable character that is not available for purchase a la carte. So, like, this 13 characters pack: Mandalorian Season 1 and 2, Bad Batch, Rogue One, classic characters, Solo: A Star Wars Story, Lost Money, Trooper pack, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, Book of Boba Fett, Clone Wars, Rebels, and Summer Vacation. So this is a whole big digital pack of characters.
Yeah,
for,
people would play like
game.
Rex or someone. Hey,
I was gonna say
what that looks like, right? Is Rex right there?
Hey, yeah, that's Rex. Take a moment real quick. Go look at the show links on Discord real quick. I got a video for Hitman. He's gonna love it. It's the perfect video for him.
Oh no!
I'm gonna leave.
What are you doing to him?
It's great. It's great. Just if you want to put it on the screen, or if he wants to go check it out himself, he can whatever.
Come on.
But it's in the show links.
Yeah.
It's from Star Wars Celebration. I was trying to send it a long time ago, but it didn't let me. But now it does. So I don't know.
Oh no! Hang on.
I'm gonna jack your schedule up.
Go for it.
Now, everybody. We're all
Joke's
friends
on you.
here.
What is it? I hate how you laugh like that.
Hang on, I'm building up the anticipation.
By that, it means he's trying to get it on his screen.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, we gotta
it
filibuster
didn't
for
want to.
him.
It didn't want to. It didn't want to open up proper. So I'm just trying to.
Well, we'll filibuster real quick. Davias, are you joining us tomorrow for Sunday Night Shenanigans?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
There, I give you a flat answer. Nope.
Wow.
Like, there was no hesitation. He was just like, nope. Okay. We're on Balmora.
That's cool.
Actually, not on Balmora. We're on Arshada. If you wanted to join.
We did. We did the Revan flashpoint last time, and
If we go to Hutta, do you want to join?
Maybe.
Is that like maybe like when your parents take you to the toy store and they're like, can I get a toy? And they're like, maybe. When you know that,
Really
but when you know it's a no.
Yeah.
And then you want to, who is this? Did I ever watch this? Is this with Pasco Hidalgo?
No.
oh god dang it! Won't let me share it with audio. Browser can't access your screen. Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. Screw you! Just wanted to...
Oh darn, that sucks.
You can just look at it later.
Well, it's in the Discord for you, Hitman, if you want to take a look.
I wonder if I can share it. Davios, you want to try to share it on your end?
I'm on my phone.
Oh. I can try to share it. It's probably not going to work on my end. If Fractured can't get to work, then we're all screwed.
At that point, why don't you just watch it?
Because my phone's charging and I don't want to get up.
Watch it.
Is it in Discord? Is it in the show links?
Yeah, it's in the show links.
This is so weird, and I don't know why it wasn't just showing up where I just downloaded the silly video too. Ah, this is stupid.
Oh, you.
It's a stupid clip,
bastard.
anyways. It's the same Urgles.
Let me try it
We're
on
mentioning
mine.
the space whales.
I'm going to try it on mine. Just
It's your favorite creature in all of Star Wars. The Purgles.
So weird. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because it's not a. You didn't share the audio.
Is it not? Oh. I thought it was sharing the audio.
I didn't hear it, at least.
Let me see, hold on.
I'm sure you heard it.
Oh, do I have to share audio like specifically?
No, not from your Discord. From when you were just hitting share it.
Hold on here. So when you hit share, you hear
When you're trying to share the window. Okay, so yeah, you'll see like the share system audio in the bottom left-hand corner when you're doing choose what to share.
Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Boom. Got it. All right.
All this for a joke.
Can you hear it?
It's still nope. Still not hearing it.
Oh, StreamYard is. Oh, that's so
not
stupid.
cooperating. It says dot move, and I was trying to upload it directly to StreamYard so I could play it that way. Like I did.
Why does it do
with
that?
clips.
Is there copyright laws that where you can't?
No,
like,
it has no. It has
audio?
to do with the file type, and then the screen share is just goofy just because of different things. Anyways, that was a derailment. God dang it!
Could have been epic.
Alright, what else? So we did that one. We did Bad Batch. There's two more technically. Do we want to try to do Andor?
Official trailer for that? Yeah, we can take a look and see what this is all about.
Let you do it because I don't know if it's
right
gonna...
now.
Will this share the audio? So do you have to do anything different for this one? To hit like when you share a screen and you share audio?
So the way I do it is when I hit share screen, I go for the Chrome tab, and then I share it, and it has the share tab audio. So that's usually the easiest way for me to do this.
So would I hit Window or Microsoft Edge? Because I'm not using Chrome.
Oh, so you'd hit Microsoft Edge.
Oh, I wonder if that's better. Okay. Is that better than Window?
This is what it helps me share things.
I got it.
Yeah. Because I'm spiteful. Alright.
Spies.
Already bad.
Spies.
We're in North Korea.
Terrorists. Assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion.
Cassian Ander.
Ander.
No matter what you tell me,
Ander.
you'll tell
He's
yourself.
the only good actor in
You'll
this.
ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
AK-47, so pumped.
There is
We're
an organized
470.
rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
You realize
Ooh, she angry.
in motion. People will suffer.
Time has come to force
Watching
her
that
hand.
mob.
At what cost?
Everything!
Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
Riot shields.
Well, this has already been, what, almost close to the 20-year mark? Yeah, of course they've gotten strong. Freaking
Well,
dumb.
no, that part could take, because it takes place, they jump through the timeline a lot.
Oh, do they jump through?
The time bridge. The time bridge.
Oh, don't you start.
Like half,
That's how they did
like
it.
half of season 1, I believe, takes place during Kenobi, and then other half does not. It takes place before, like pretty.
Well, Kenobi was, 10 years after, so.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
even-
Well, that's how they
season-
did it.
Season 2 takes place, I think, a year or two before Rogue One.
Ah.
So the first 3 episodes are before the time bridge, and then they cross the time bridge, and then that's how the other 3 episodes are in Kenobi.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
Or the Purgle.
For the greater good. Call it what you will. Let's call it war.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Star Wars Andor 3-episode premiere streaming September
You said it wrong. It's
21st.
Andor.
It's Ander. It's Ander. Cassian Ander.
Yeah, so.
I don't know if we got to get a hold of the time bridge so we can warp through these 3 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, if. What date was that? September 21st?
Am I on vacation that week? I don't remember.
Well, then it won't be difficult for you. Okay, yeah, September 21st.
It's going to be difficult no matter how.
That's on a Wednesday.
I'm on vacation.
So I'll.
No, actually, I should be.
God.
I won't be. I'll be
3
fine.
episodes.
We're literally going to have to. What if we did this? What if we, like.
Just do a watch party.
We did one on. We did one. Hell, I don't know how it would work. But what if we did one on like Sunday Night Shenanigans and then got into gameplay and then I don't know. I don't know how to do it, dude.
Well, your show's on Saturdays, right? And it's coming out
Yeah,
on
we had-
Wednesday. So
We
you
got-
just watch
No,
one on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You watch one on
What time
Thursday, then you
though? Are
watch
they
one on
doing
Friday.
Are they doing the dropping at midnight thing or?
Yeah. Yeah, but no.
That's just
so
silly.
it's it'd be 1 a.m. on Wednesdays when they officially drop. I'll be staying up to watch. But
on
no,
Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah. So no, but like you guys should have time to watch. It's better not be cheating.
Are they going to be 45? Davias, do you know how long they're going to be?
Not at all.
Like 45
20 to-
minutes?
20 to an hour. That's my guess.
Hell's bells.
20 minutes to an hour.
They're not going to be 20. I don't think they'll be 20. I think they'll be like 45.
Fine, we'll go 30 to.
I think technically, what was Kenobi? Like 38 minutes? Like, what was their average?
Yes, they bounce. They bounce between like lengths of episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, I can do that.
So basically Thursday morning, and then.
Are you saying like Wednesday morning, at 1 a.m. they're gonna drop?
Wednesday morning, or is it Thursday morning?
Wednesday.
Oh, it would be Wednesday because Kenobi was technically every Wednesday. So would it be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
I wonder if they sell notes online. Kelly used to sell homework like Reddit.
Just like you can do
so I'm
watch
just gonna like
what am I trying to say here? A
So
recap.
With this trailer, is it basically the way they show the progression of time is his beard?
Probably.
But as we know that it's later in the timeline, it's because he has a beard.
Or it's he has a beard earlier in the timeline.
Or that. I don't know.
Or this is earlier in the timeline because his name's Ander. And not Andor.
The Andor comes later.
Yeah. He's Ander right now, and then he graduates to Andor.
Ah, yes. That makes sense.
It makes about as much sense as anything.
Everything else they come out with, like, it makes as much sense. Yeah, I don't know. If
what some of those articles we've gone over is true, I'm just really kind of dreading this.
I'm still excited for the show. There should be a nice thing to hold me over. Now, She-Hulk.
You want to
love that show?
Oh God! Please tell
you
me
like
you're
it?
kidding.
Yeah, I love it. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Is there any other articles we wanted to go over? Do we want to hop into the?
I'm gonna be leaving around 5:30, so.
Dude, where are you going, dude? Where are you going?
Then I'll dinner with my mama Marjay.
Yep. Nicki Minaj, what?
I gotta eat dinner with my Marjay.
Nicki Minaj? Who's Minaj then? I didn't know.
That's in 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes. Dang it.
We could get a good part of it done in 15.
Just get the review over now.
Yeah, because let's
that was the whole point of bringing Daviaso on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Here when we talked about his favorite episode.
Yeah, we should do that because
Rex.
he made it.
He made such a point
to hop on after being gone for 7 months. So
it's only been like a month.
It's been about you're full of lies. You're about as truthful as Filoni.
I was here during the first episode, and you guys have gone through 6 episodes, so
7.
It's about a month and a half.
Your math is impeccable. Not really. It's been longer.
All right.
I haven't even seen you at work. I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Okay. They don't schedule me anymore.
Ease up, ladies. Let's go.
Who you calling Omega?
Omega.
All right, we could probably get done in 15 if we hurry. How many notes did you have?
I got
4 pages.
3 pages.
I have about 4. So, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm trying to get on Fractured's level here. All right, you want to start us off?
Episode 7, Battle Scars. So basically the way I kicked it off was, okay, so we're starting off this episode with a bit of a space battle. Everyone in high stress at the moment. Echo needing to get some of the systems back. Seems they seem to have, quote unquote, stolen some alien pet or whatever from another group that already stole it from someone else. So semantics are involved naturally, and justifications for theft in front of the child. Eesh, some role models. Now Big Stupid, aka Wrecker, is being attacked by the lizard thing that suddenly got out of its cage. The stupid continues. And just in the nick of time, they blast off into hyperspace, so they get away. Naturally, it's a job from Sid, who has no real details, just cares that she gets paid. Set the crew out for another job. Wrecker and Omega seem to have some after-mission ritual that even Hunter is skeptical from. What Wrecker said, the kid likes it. Mystery person. Who could it be? Certainly seems to give the evil stare at Hunter's fun. At least it certainly seemed that way. Hunter gets an idea about their funding. Seems they are charged for all their supplies, plus Wrecker's little after-mission celebration that he happens to put on Sid's tab. Goddamn big stupid. Mystery Man is now getting messed with by the Ithorian in Weequay, because Weequay's in Weequay. Oh boy, this won't end well. So we get word on the tactical droid mission. Yep, they screwed the pooch on that one. All because of some fifis. God damn it, guys. Thought you were experienced soldiers? Get the job done! Thankfully, they get interrupted by Mystery Man firing at the goons. And Mystery Man is Rex. And Sid gets testy over the situation.
Rex!
I said, so it was Rex with the 2 shit haircut twins we're talking to from the last episode. Gotcha. So he's been killed in action to Imp Records and making his way to them at this point. Go figure. The universe is so small.
It's in a far, far away place.
Rex asks about Omega, and Hunter says she's a we went over this last week, and I let you, she's a clone like them, not a clone. My only guess, he means it as a quote easy explanation when she can't be a proper clone, but basically test tube baby thanks to Kaminoan science. You got anything on there, Hitman?
Yeah, so I said a space battle, and by battle I mean getting shot at. Echo trying to get the hyperdrive back online. Ruby, whatever this thing is, apparently not enjoying the flight. Wrecker questioning the naming of said Ruby. Wrecker really not having it. Ruby attacks Wrecker. Omega telling Wrecker to calm down because he's scaring her. I know now he's got me doing it. Omega.
That's how she pronounced her own damn name.
I know.
Being accurate.
Echo finally has the hyperdrive online. Sid calling out the lizard for looking weird when she's equally just as weird. Payday for the batch. I said Wrecker and Omega are up to something. A tradition? Question mark. A hooded Rex? Question mark. What debt? Sid is a shyster. I said what debt? Sid is a shyster. I was like, yes, good old Mantel mix. On Sid's tab, of course. I said, I don't know. Have I jumped ahead of you yet?
No, you're
okay.
No.
Okay, I put what a rude Ithorian. He's ignoring you clearly. Sid isn't running a charity? Question mark. No, she's running a shyster hut.
Shyster hut.
Yeah. We just saw your ugly side. Who could be who? And then I said who could be that? I wonder? Question mark. Yes, Rex. Reunion between the batch and Rex. It's settled. Omega is. I said it's settled. Omega is a clone like the batch. Rex claims to have never met a clone like Omega. Omega sure knows a Gen 1 when she sees one. ... From the lines on his face. And I'll stop there because I don't want to go ahead of you.
You're good. No worries. Did you want to add in anything there? Oh yeah. So you like the little reveal for Rex?
Rex. Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome. His little hoodie he has on, or his cloak, or whatever.
He's kind of wearing like a little cloak thing.
Makes him look
I was wrong. I was wrong completely on who I thought the mystery person was from the last episode. I was way off.
Who'd you think it was?
I thought maybe they were talking to like Bail Organa or I think Ahsoka.
Maul.
No,
Saw
I
Gerrera.
didn't think Maul or Saw
Saw
Gerrera.
makes sense.
It was mainly between like Bail or Ahsoka.
Oh, no. I like the little touch that they point out that Rex is getting old.
Right. Yeah, that's
That's it.
okay. Just yeah, because I was Omega and Rex come face to face, and he says he gets what they mean when, and she, looking at him, identifies him as a Gen 1 clone. So he'd be the closest to Jango, and the others potentially are if the Kaminoans haven't really have really been quote unquote running out of material, because that was part of this whole thing with running out of the genetic material from the original source. Wrecker's headaches are kicking back in, and this puts Rex on edge because he knows that has to do with the goofy chip in their brains. Rex brings
Pringle
on
chip.
Pringle chip. Rex brings on the seriousness of these inhibitor chips. It says they need to get them out of their brains, or they are nothing more than ticking time bombs that are a threat to everyone, including Omega. Rex didn't have an immediate solution to getting them out, but I guess he has a contact. Tech working on a little device to match brain scans to potentially find this chip, and again reinforcing the severity of the situation. After all, look at what happened to Crosshair. And I guess next episode he's going to be coming back. Junky looking planet. Oh, a starship graveyard. My bad. But I guess he needed to put the record somewhere. Why not just vent it into a sun? Why this spaceship graveyard thing? You could just throw it into the sun. That'd take care of it, right? Just note it on it. So Rex still got his armor. It seems. You'd think to stay laying low, he would have ditched it for something else. But then the same can be said for the rest of them. Huh? He has a Y-wing. Interesting. I had to look it up because I wasn't sure on the actual timeline for the Y-wings. They did they were pre rebellion
they were
and stuff
Clone Wars.
like that.
Yeah, they were.
Like I thought they, for some reason I thought they like were introduced brand new, but then I think I remembered it was the B-wings and Rebels that they introduced as the quote new ship for the rebellion, or was it the A-wing?
I don't remember. But then the Y-wings pop up in Rebels again.
Right. Well, yeah,
they
become the rebellion's bombers.
It's the same ship that he and Ahsoka used to flee Order 66.
Oh. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So so they need to get a decommissioned / scrapped cruiser to be able to get these chips out. What? No shop on Tatooine to go to? I guess that's this later. Seems there are junkers that control this planet, and why they need to take things slow or just be careful to get to their destination. Rex gets informed they heard about these chips thanks to Omega's close work with the Kaminoans. There seems to be something in the water that Hunter no likey. Wrecker's fear of heights comes back into play of all freaking times, it seems. He also seems too heavy for the line that you'd think they should have done something to secure the line for his special weight and bulk. I mean, these are top class soldiers, right? You'd think they would take that into consideration. He's kind of a big bastard. Now we got a junk heap monster that's coming to wreck Wrecker's day. Try saying that 5 times fast. But the day is saved, and they get him from the tentacle monster. After a bit of excitement, they are back to making their way to the medbay that I can't imagine is all that sanitary, being in a scrap ship. Want to go ahead and hit, man?
Yeah. Come on. Okay, so I said Wrecker asking for a med patch. Echo states that he's used the last one. The headaches are increasing, which leads to a startled Rex asking if why they haven't removed their inhibitor chips. Echo verifies that, increasing headaches, which leads Rex to ask why they haven't removed their inhibitor chips. Echo verifies they haven't. Rex is adamant they need to remove the inhibitor chips. Hunter asks how to get rid of them. Rex says, good question. Then dips. Wrecker loses patience. I think he left. Did he leave? Rex says, good question.
Yeah.
I thought he
says
left.
he'll be in touch.
Yeah, be in touch, yeah. Wrecker loses patience. Hunter informs the team they're meeting Rex on Braca. Omega lets everyone know that she doesn't have an inhibitor chip. Wrecker asks why not, and that's not fair. The Pringle chip scanner working perfectly or beautifully. Wrecker still doesn't want to go through with it. A starship graveyard, aka Braca. Rex's welcoming party. Off to the Jedi Venerator class destroyer to get the inhibitor chips removed. Be very, very
You did some
quiet.
research, didn't you?
I did. Well, I knew it was Venator, but yeah, I think they said Jedi Star Cruiser. I was like, it's Venator.
The scrappers do at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But they didn't really say that it was class of ship. I forgot. I was trying to remember, but I could not for the life of me.
Venator, be very, very quiet. We learned Fives try to warn Rex about the inhibitor chicks, which I think it was season 1, wasn't it? When Fives, it was like season 1 episode. I forget what it was, but I think maybe towards the end of season 1, Daviaso.
Which one? What?
When Fives was trying to warn Rex about the inhibitor chip.
End of season 6 or beginning of season 6.
Oh, was it? Oh, dude, I thought.
I was like, wait a minute, not season 1. They didn't bring in the inhibitor chips till way later.
Yeah, it's the beginning of season 6.
I'm getting episode confused. Okay, my bad.
Netflix, cool.
Let's see. Where I'm at. We also learned that the Venator class, that this Venator class and Rex have something in common. Haha. Rex informs Echo he has to help. Rex informs Echo he has.
Reckon has to inform them all that he's doing some wrecking stuff. You know, Reckon.
Whatever. I'm gonna skip that because there's a really bad typo. Rex informs. That's why I don't like Rex, because it's like whatever. Rex informs Echo he has to help getting this ship out. I don't know. We'll skip that one.
Well, I should have warned me, but I didn't know what it was saying at the time.
I don't know if it's Echo or Wrecker, but I think I tried to put like Echo and his love of heights. Maybe I was like Wrecker and his love of heights says his head isn't. Yeah, Wrecker and his love of heights says his head doesn't hurt anymore. That cable wasn't built for your. Your big dumb brute. Unleash the Kraken. Is this an underwater Sarlacc? Question mark.
It's a Dianoga.
Yeah, it looked like a Sarlacc. What a quaint medical bay? Question mark. Echo doesn't improve. Rex offers medical bay on Camino. This place will do. Wrecker turns to get scanned. Omega is having second thoughts? Question mark. Discusses it with Hunter. Rex counters. Wrecker about to lose his head. Rex says they're lucky. Being immune to Order 66. There he is. Shoot him. He's wrecking everything. Rex and Wrecker having
that whole Order 66 really finally set him off again.
Yeah, right. Rex and Hunter having shots. Hunter and Wrecker throwing bows. Omega still sucks at weapons proficiency. You really are a
it all
big
comes
dumb
down to
brute.
the little girl.
Yeah, it's like you really are a big dumb brute. Gasp! Oh no, Wrecker, Omega doesn't want to hurt you. And there goes your weapon. I'll stop there because I'll finish the rest after you.
All this build up for them getting these silly chips out of their brains.
Right.
Those tortilla chips, man. Jesus. They're the good kind too, you know. The extra salted ones, you know.
Right, exactly. Tech makes my point as well till it's because about the sanitary environment. Till it's pointed out, hey, they could go back to Camino to do it, and that discussion.
I rather do it here.
Omega gets a little scared over the chip surgery, but Hunter calms her fears over it, while Wrecker is getting worse and worse. Big brute just keeps freaking out. And he gets the key command that finally breaks through whatever's been blocking the inhibitor chip. They didn't really explain why it's been taking him in particular so long, and the rest of the
It's because they're enhanced.
Yeah,
that's why.
Because they're what?
They're enhanced. Their brain was altered.
Right, each one has the... But I mean...
Yeah.
Why would that... This seems like a weird thing for this mechanical
It's just
chip
their personalities.
that would be...
These are bioorganic chips.
But it's meant to like take over their brains completely and turn them into the obedient soldiers that they need, right? That's kind of the whole point of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
it's to take away
that's
what was originally just like conditioning and training, to have a chip to forcibly make them into killing machines to take out the Jedi.
The thing is, though, with the Bad Batch, they were made to be defiant and to go with their own orders, or like not follow orders. The only one that was close enough to following orders was Crosshair, because he was the most like uptight and rigid. It's just their personalities is really what.
MacGuffin, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I believe. And just.
And now Wrecker's going on a rampage. Lovely. See, Omega, this is why it needs to be done. So now the fight is at least taken out of the med bay, and they fight Wrecker in the halls. Even when they get the advantage, they got taken out by the big brutish clone, and Omega starts to try and distract him. Wrecker is now going full Jason Voorhees here. Thankfully for Omega, while Wrecker was distracted with her, that gave time for Rex to get back up and made his way to be able to stun Wrecker. Whew. And then they could get him into the med bay to remove the chip. Omega gets stubborn and hangs out till Wrecker is back awake. Not moving too well after the surgery. Now it has proved successful, they will all get their chips removed and are no longer a threat. Yay! And Wrecker and Omega share some pocket treats. Whoa!
Whoa.
You're the microphone's picking everything up in your car, dude.
Whoops. Whoops.
Whoopsie! So yeah, they share pocket treats, because Lord knows there must have been some lint or something on there too. Follow the commands. Rex and Hunter go over things about how things have changed with the Republic, although I'd argue differently, but they say their goodbyes and make sure to make it possible for future cameos from Rex when Hunter tells him if he's ever in a bind, they'll help him out. The little moment is, however, ruined a bit as they get the setup for the next episode and the Junkers ready to signal the Empire about the clones gone rogue, hanging out on a Jedi cruiser. And that's the end of my notes.
Alright, then I'll just finish mine real quick. It said Rex to the Rex. I said Rex to the Rescue. Ha ha ha.
You bastard.
How much longer? Question mark. Omega is worried after being what did I write? I said Omega is worried after almost being killed, refuses to leave. Wrecker wakes up. Oh joy. Draw straws to see who goes. How nice of Wrecker to apologize. Truce? Question mark. Mantel mix. Rex and Hunter discussing possible recruitment. Hunter looks like Deathstroke from Arrow. Rex and Hunter from Arrow, like Arrowverse, Arrow TV.
No, I know
Hunter.
what you mean. Yeah.
Well, let me refute. He looks like Slade Wilson on the island, where like half his face is. That just came to me last night when I was watching. I was like,
anyway, you were just...
when he was on the island. Yeah, half his face is burned. And then Rex and Hunter part ways.
Season 2.
And then This is weird. I was like, I know that wasn't Revan's mask. I know they didn't. I know they didn't do it.
No. Well,
Those two guys.
The Junkers? No,
They,
that wasn't Revan's mask.
It looked a little similar to Revan's mask. I thought it was.
I didn't get that feeling from it, but.
Well, I think I'm also just still pissed about the Flashpoint that we played last Sunday. So, but I literally thought it looked like Revan's mask. I was like, I know they didn't take it from Revan. I know they didn't do it. Look it up, and then I just put the end.
Now I'm looking. I gotta see if.
Very.
No.
Bruh, a little bit. Slight resemblance. You know they took the concept from him.
Hang on, I'll pull.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just still bitter about the Flashpoint last week because we spent 3 hours playing it.
Oh god.
Ended so bad.
Especially because your game freaked out and you like vanished for a moment.
Yeah.
In the middle of doing it.
No, I don't know why.
Hang on, I'm getting the image right now. I don't know. I don't think it.
Not at all. Not a slight resemblance. Not.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't
Maybe not. All right.
No.
You're all crazy.
You're just
the crazy one.
Hitman.
You just. I mean. I don't know why you'd want to bring Revan into this. Let's not.
Whatever. I'm still salty about it. Maybe I just have PTSD.
He's already taken enough damage as it is, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Bring him into the show.
Okay.
So yeah, that was that episode. It was again bringing in the inhibitor chips, which I just do not like the whole concept of in general.
Well, let's do our customary since we have Daviaso here. Let's in conclusion give our stuff.
Daviaso, do you have anything you want to add to for the end of that episode and everything, or?
One of the best episodes. Come on.
Okay.
You're just a sucker for cameo bait, aren't you?
Oh crap.
Oh no.
Oh no! Did he leave?
No, I'm still here. I just laughed because you're talking.
Okay,
I heard you say. I heard you say no. I heard you say losing service. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no! No, I love the different genres they did in the episode too. You got like adventure, exploring, and then you got like a horror thriller theme. Oh, it was amazing. No, it was really good. It's one of my favorite episodes.
The horror part where Wrecker is just stalking.
Yeah, we have
Omega.
Wrecker. What's more scarier than the childish kid turning into a bloodthirsty killer?
Like I said, he's just basically a Jason Voorhees type when he goes into that mode.
But yeah, love seeing Rex. He's my favorite clone.
I mean, it's just funny. It's like they pick weird moments that they decide to make, at least for like Wrecker, to make him look impressive, and then to make him look just completely incompetent as shit.
Yeah.
Because like is the episode with Fennec Shand, she just took him out like he was nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like and now he just took out 3 of it.
The entire squad.
Yeah, he takes out the entire squad. Like they were nothing, and they're supposed to be just as elite force as him. And Rex isn't no pushover either. And then
I know there's.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I know there's one spot in the episode that a lot of fans were like really pissed about.
What's that?
So when Rex is talking to Echo about fives, they were really mad that they just like brushed over that because like they were all in Clone Wars, they were all like with each other from like the beginning of Clone Wars to the end.
Well, they were just trying to explain the situation as they're quickly trying to get to the med base. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess it's because I'm not as connected to this material. I didn't really take it as a big slap in the face or anything because
I took it as they're soldiers. They know how to like move on.
Yeah, they know how to compartmentalize themselves. And,
exactly.
And they were already sneaking into an area they had to be careful about. So it was a matter of getting in quietly and getting back out again so that they weren't disturbing these junkers or whatever. Because they made a point of it before they started breaking into the ship that, oh yeah, these junkers control this planet. So
they're the same junkers from Jedi Fallen Order. Like, that's the same planet. I think that's Braca.
I do not remember that.
I believe it's Braca.
Wait, Fallen Order or
Fallen Order.
Force Unleashed?
No, Fallen Order.
There's a junk. What junk planet?
Yeah, you start on that planet. That's the first planet you're on.
Yeah, the first planet.
Yeah, it's the same planet. I believe it's Braca.
You leave that planet so quickly. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the same junk people, but I don't know. It could be the same planet. I don't know why they would have more than one planet for junking, but
yeah.
Who knew why madmen do what they do?
Hey, screwed up galaxy, right?
Exactly. And Cassian Andor.
Ander.
No, I love the episode. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Do you have any low rated episodes?
Yeah, episode 2. It's pretty low down there.
Oh,
pretty bad.
Oh my.
I don't like episode 2 of this show. There's another one called Infested. It's later on, and it's not my favorite episode either. It's pretty low ranked. It's definitely like it's just a filler episode. Don't like it.
One of those.
Yeah. The twins episode, not fun either. Really, there's some funny moments in it. That's about it. But, yeah.
He said Cad Bane versus Fennec Shand. What episode is that?
That episode, that's after this, not this episode, but the episode after this one. So 9, I think.
Yeah, 8 or 9. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah.
I love those ones because I'm a big fan of Cad Bane, and I was like, when I saw that, which I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and I stayed up until 1 a.m. and she fell asleep. And I'm watching Bad Batch, and I had like a total nerd out when he popped up on screen. It was amazing.
He's like, oh my God, it's Cad Bane.
I wish I could have that experience again. I just don't. I'm so jaded.
Yeah, you just gotta let go.
Mara Jade.
I will never let go. Peace is a lie.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, thanks for
you would do.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, man.
Remember,
you're always welcome.
See you tomorrow, dude. We'll be on at Nar Shaddaa. See you tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
I'll see you on Nar Shaddaa then. I'll be back probably before the finale of this show.
All right.
But he'll be joining us tomorrow for Sunday Night Shenanigans.
Oh, knock it off.
I'll join you for Andor when it premieres. How about that? For the 3 episodes, I'll do that for sure.
All right.
I don't know if I'll be there.
Never mind, I can't. I will not be there because I'm going to be at Comic-Con. So I lied.
What Comic-Con are you going to?
Spanex, Salt Lake City.
You bastard. When is that?
It's the 21st through the 23rd, I believe.
I might be down there too.
The 24th is that Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, Saturday I'm busy.
I'm
busy that whole day Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I am.
Moving up in the...
that's when the Comic-Con... That's the final day of the Comic-Con. So it's not the 21st.
Well, you said the 23rd.
Yeah.
Oh, 22nd to the 24th?
Yes, that one.
Ah, okay.
It's 3 days, so...
No big deal. No big deal, man.
Yeah. I will join for Andor sometime.
Maybe it'll be a good episode.
Yeah, exactly. All right, see you guys later.
All right, dude.
Bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't know. With this whole, like I said, the inhibitor chips, I just can't stand this whole idea. I prefer that is from conditioning and training and stuff like that. You know, that's kind of more, I think, what George was originally intending for, because it's kind of the whole aspect of what can happen with the quote unquote good soldiers that are just, you know, following orders.
Yeah.
And that's all. And you know, that's at least what left room open and available to the idea of there being Jedi. Like, there were just some clones that were like, hey, we've been serving with these Jedi since like the start of this, they've never in any way shown any, treasonous ways.
Yeah.
These orders seem like bullshit. What the hell's actually going on here? And that's how you could how you actually led to, Jedi being out there in the galaxy and hiding and stuff like that.
That's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a written decree. It was written. It was a lawful order.
Yeah, and with these inhibitor chips, though, it's like it basically it's meant to like take them over, like turn them into droids, and they go on the full. Okay, time to kill the Jedi. Time to kill. It's like it doesn't leave that.
Was Elon Musk? Was he credited in the credits at all? Because it sounds like just like AI
and his
AI
whole
chip. Like it's just so stupid. Like. I'll let you finish your thoughts, and I'll give you mine. But I mean, mine are going to be like very short.
That's basically what it boils down to. Because, like I say, it to me at least, it doesn't leave that room of they could leave some of these Jedi to go. It's meant to just take over, and they take out the Jedi, and until that job is complete, they don't stop. Think like Terminators. It doesn't stop. They're relentless. These are people that have been trained to fight in all sorts of conditions and stuff like that. And who else better to take out the other Jedi than these clones who have been serving and fighting with the Jedi for a long time? So they've seen how they fight, how they move, and stuff like that. They would know best. It just doesn't. No, I've just never liked the inhibitors.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I don't. I think the inhibitor chips are stupid. I've hated them from the minute I heard about them. I hated them. I think it's stupid. I think it's contrary to what George wanted. It makes more sense for it to be a written law, right? Like it was a written law. It was a decree. So if there was I think you and I think we've referenced this on the show multiple times, but I remember you and I we were at work and we were talking about this, and there was I thought there was Order 66, and then there was a law that countered Order 66, but Palpatine played it so quickly in a way that like the other one couldn't have been established because the other one, like the Jedi, had to like enact or something like that. I'd have to do more research, but I remember specifically we talked about this, or maybe it was my brother and I. I thought there was another, it countered 66, but it was like, had to have been, I remember doing some research, and I don't, that's why you have to be careful with, try to find some, I'm almost positive there was another thing that like countered 66.
So yeah, like we have Order 66, which is for the Jedi. In the event of Jedi officers acting against the interest... Here, let me just...
I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I am. I've been wrong before, but I could have sworn that there was a something that countered 66.
I go to the Legends version of this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Order 66 in the event of Jedi officers acting against the interests of the Republic and after receiving specific orders verified as coming directly from the Supreme Chancellor... Commander or Chancellor, the GAR commanders will remove those officers by lethal force, and command of the GAR will revert to the Supreme Commander or Chancellor until a new command structure is established. Order 65 is in the event of either a majority in the Senate declaring the Supreme Commander or Chancellor to be unfit to issue orders, or the Security Council declaring him or her to be unfit to issue orders. In an authenticated order being received by the GAR, commanders shall be authorized to detain the Supreme Commander with lethal force if necessary, and command of the GAR shall fall to the acting Chancellor until a successor is appointed or
that's what I'm thinking of. 65.
So
that's what I was thinking of. But anyway, so it would have been I this whole episode's stupid. The inhibitor chips are stupid. As long as they continue to bring these inhibitor chips in, like, I'm just not, like, it's just stupid. So, it make more sense. Like to your point, like these guys served with him from the inset, like from Geonosis on. Like they had served with him. They learned who they were. Not probably on a combat level, on a personal level. Like the Jedi had done nothing, probably generally speaking, to lead any of these clones to believe that they're trying to overthrow the Republic. So it's just so stupid. But
amazingly, that was actually something that was surprisingly done right with oh god, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Filoni, Favreau.
The Jedi that's in Rebels who trains Ezra.
Can't do it. Don't know. Haven't seen it. Won't watch it. Purgle.
Oh, Kanan.
Oh.
So when he's as a Padawan, Caleb Doom. That was one thing that was done actually not bad in the comics, was that him and his master had spent time with the certain squadron of clone troopers, and they were building rapport and stuff like that. They had disagreements here and there, but they were really they were finding ways of getting along and working together and stuff like that, until then we get the whole Order 66 and the chips kick in, and because they were bonding, they'd for the most part become friends. So, and they showed that through the comic. But that would have been even more of a conflict, maybe some more of an interesting conflicting thing for them when they didn't have if there wasn't this whole inhibitor chip, and it's called, we have these orders, but we're at the same time we haven't noticed any of this. It would bring a little more conflict, and there would be like those the soldiers of the group going, no, we have our orders, we need to take them out. So then that would even cause some of its own extra drama and stuff here or there, or conflict between even the other clones. And that's what what was it, the Vader book, Dark Lord, Rise of Vader?
Oh yeah, Dark Lord, Rise of Vader, Dark Lord, Rise of Vader, or something like that, or Vader. What was it? Rise of the Dark Lord.
It was Dark Lord, the Rise of Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's what I said.
In that book, they do have some of those moments too of the clones questioning the orders, and even the lead trooper in charge of the unit goes, "You have orders, soldier. Now carry him out." Sort of stuff, it causes its own bit of conflict between even the clones and the higher ups, or even when Vader comes along and he's questioning why they've let these Jedi go. And
I think, and I don't know why like Filoni did it, but I think like the whole Order 66, the lawful decree, I think humanizes the clones in a way to where the inhibitor chips don't. I don't know if you can make that point or not, but
no, it takes away their free will and independence even more than just saying, yeah, they've received orders and stuff like that. Because it's like what people would point to through history. What were some of the most atrocious things carried out? All because the soldier was following orders, right? I mean, that's kind of, I think that's the point of what Lucas was going for with the idea of that these clones were following orders to the law.
So, just I don't know what next episode is, but I can't with it. I think it's stupid. It makes no sense. It just dehumanizes the clones, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, for you to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, this makes sense." Like, I just think I don't understand how you can possibly think that an inhibitor chip is a good idea and it makes sense. Like
no, neither do I personally.
What is next episode?
Next episode is Reunion, and it's bringing back Crosshair.
Oh, to joy.
Well, it might. I mean,
Crosshair starts making the turn.
Crosshair seems to be the one character that they're actually bringing some nuance to and stuff. So.
Yeah.
I'll at least say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I don't know if fair is the right word, but it's just like I'm trying to approach these in a not so biased manner.
Yeah.
Trying to give everything a fair shot. It's just called.
I'm not. I can't. I don't know how you can.
I don't know how I do.
So
I don't know. It's just. I mean, I'll like it is. I'll call it when it's stupid shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not afraid to do that. It's just I don't know. Like I said, for the end of this episode, they certainly set it up that how they set up the trouble for the next episode.
Yeah.
Battling between clones and Crosshair.
So not excited. But on a good note, we should still be on for tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
So 5 o'clock. If anything changes, I'll let you know. But I plan on being there.
Be there or be square, right?
Right.
You want to wrap? Are you wanting to wrap things up now?
Yeah, I got somewhere to be here. About 45 minutes. So is there anything else we want to go over?
Well, yeah, there was one thing I wanted to bring up since I'm kind of the guy that's following some of the video game stuff. There is this. Here we go. I was keeping an eye on the TIE Fighter
I didn't see
total
this.
conversion. The TIE Fighter total conversion. I didn't put it into Discord.
Oh.
So the update has been released, the 1.3, which for anybody that's been following along with us, I brought this mod up a month ago.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
30, about a month ago.
Yeah. 33. 33.
So
I remember.
Yeah. So this TIE Fighter total conversion, which is a mod for the old Star Wars X-Wing Alliance. I mentioned this last time when I talked about this, is that they got the person in charge of this project was working on their version 1.3. It's now been released, and that's kind of the point of all this, that it's been released, which is like cool. So like he says this version sees the all-important GPU D-Draw update applied, so in-game performance is now massively increased across the board, including for VR, which I thought was kind of crazy that they're able to implement VR settings for even these old games just with some mod changes. It's like, whoa, cool. Along with a plethora of bug fixes, balance updates, and there are also 3 brand new missions for the reimagined campaign for the additional content. So let's just kind of pull up this video really quick, and we'll I think you might hear some things that will take your fancy a little bit. Even my ears kind of perked. It's like, oh, that's what he's doing that's what is involving these reimagined. Cool. And I just kind of want to go over the trailer in general because there's some cool looking stuff. All right, so for one, I just gotta also just point out really quick, I love seeing the control panel here. The way it just jostles around during combat. I just think this looks like such a cool detail that because for this whole total conversion mod, you do need another component. I'll go over that in a little bit, that upgrades X-Wing Alliance to have these new models and stuff like that, which again, just crazy that they're able to take an old game engine and essentially do up the textures, do up the models and stuff like that to make it look, except for maybe some of these little particle effects here, but make it look like practically a current gen game, but still maintaining that feel of the originals that made them so beloved. So
wow.
He was in a filthy X-Wing. Tisk, tisk.
Hello, pilots. Angel here, and it is with pleasure that I finally announce that the 1.3 patch for TFTC has been released and is now available for download from our ModDB page. Much like 1.2, this patch contains a huge number of fixes, balance updates, and new additions to the mod, with some 22 plus pages of patch notes for you to peruse.
So I'm gonna do a clean install of this game. With this
new
mod. Yeah, I just gotta reinstall things and get it going because after seeing this video especially, I want to play this. So let's continue it. Sorry.
There is also a lot more focus this time on updates to the Reimagined campaign, whereas last time the focus was mostly on the Classic campaign. Yet Classic has not been neglected, and we have still performed an enormous number of changes to Classic as we strive to keep it as close to the original TIE Fighter as we possibly can.
And that's the major key thing that I've been meaning to look into with this mod, is like he says, keep it to the original. So I'm hoping that also this still in general means we aren't going to see the Disneyfication of like ships and stuff like that, their goofiness.
Hopefully not. No touchy on this, because
touchy.
I really like how this looks so far.
Yeah, me too.
Reimagined, you can look forward to 3 brand new missions, one of which is a complete rebuilding of a current Reimagined mission, whilst the other 2 are primarily story-focused missions, one of which is the first mission from Battle 9, which will set up the conflict to come between Thrawn and Zarin, and the second...
Dear Thrawn?
Was that Thrawn?
Yeah, he said Thrawn. Thrawn and Zarin?
Rewind it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm downloading this after the show if he said Thrawn.
Focus missions, one of which is the first mission from Battle 9, which will set up the conflict to come between Thrawn and Zarin, and the second...
Thrawn and Zarin.
Hang on, let me see if subtitles will work. Yeah, Thrawn and Zarin. Huh.
I'm not familiar with Zarin.
Neither am I. Did we get ahead of ourselves? No, it's Legends.
Okay.
Well, Zarin was a commander in the Imperial Navy who served aboard the corvette Avenger. Huh. Okay. All right. Let me continue this. Turn off the...
And has been inserted just after the first 4 training missions and has you flying a shuttle from Sky Strike Academy to Outpost D23, where you begin Battle 1. Please know that this particular mission will become the next playable mission in the campaign room, regardless of your current campaign progress. This obviously means it will play out of context from wherever you are in the story, but this is unfortunately how the game treats having a mission inserted earlier in the campaign list.
So make sure you're playing things in order as best as you can.
Other changes include several missions having significant gameplay alterations, which should make them more fun and interesting, as well as the usual array of balance and bug fixes. Of course, the other big change for this patch is the new GPU D-Draw update. This means a huge performance update for TFTC across the board, and will allow for greater flexibility in building the future Reimagined missions in both scope and scale. This will, of course...
I mean, look at some of this. This is just beautiful. You got all of the Star Destroyers and the... Oh. Just a great... And then you got the planet down below. I mean, you can't beat this sort of stuff. This is what you see with, like, you know, people putting in passion. See, this is what I talk about. You know, you don't need to remake the games. You just need to maybe remaster some of them. Touch them up. You can bring them into this some of the current sort of gen looking, I don't know what you want to say, the game, or even like in this instance, they're just still using the same game engine, just upgrading the models that are already there and just sprucing it up, because it's like you already have some fun gameplay. You don't need to mess with anything else other than maybe, tweaking some of the graphics, slapping a new coat of paint.
You just don't see it. Like I don't get it. Like this compared to like Rogue Squadron, the game by EA, it's like there's no comparison.
No,
You have these. This is a modded game that was released back in. When was this released? 2000.
One or God.
2001.
So X-Wing. Well, at least X-Wing Alliance. Let's see. Oops. Alliance. Okay, so X-Wing Alliance was released February 28th, 1999.
Oh dear. Yeah. So let that sink in.
Right. And then let's see. TIE Fighter release date was 94. And but mainly going off of the X-Wing Alliance, I mean that's still 5 years later for this new game. But they're using a game from 1999 and making it look like this.
Yeah. That's the
These AAA game devs aren't even doing this. This is the smart way to go about this.
But it's sad though, because it's like EA had the contract with Star Wars or whatever. They had the rights or they were producing the games. And so this was done in 2000 or this was done in 1999. And then you look at Rogue Squadron and like they're like this game looks better.
This is what this game looks like now after after two mods. A couple of modifications, one that's dedicated to upgrading X-Wing Alliance, and now this one, which is turning it into the original TIE Fighter game.
Right.
God.
Of course, also significantly increased performance for the VR experience as well. Other highlights include many new sound effects, updated laser textures, a new hyperspace interdiction animation, unlimited ability to skip missions in the campaign instead of just being limited to 3, new ship models and other updates to various models, and much more. Please see the patch notes for the full list of changes, which you can find in a link in the description of this video. Finally, I'm also pleased to announce that TFTC has a new website, which goes into much more detail about the project, including the listing of every single available mission, ships you can encounter, an FAQ, installation instructions, information about the TFTC team, and more. So go check it out at www.tiefightertc.com. A link is also in the description of this video. Work for me will now shift to focus fully on the remaining reimagined.
Ooh, look at that too.
Ooh.
So
that's good.
There's some beautiful shots just from this. Like, oh man. Look at all that.
Missions, which will still take many months to complete, but I will provide updates on my progress every now and then to showcase how we're getting on. At this rate, I'm honestly not expecting this to be completed until early 2023, unless I get more free time on my hands, but I will of course do my best. In the meantime, do check out the other videos on this channel, follow us on Twitter, join us on Discord, and until next time, pilots, fly safe.
Well, I gotta say, my hype is real.
I'm glad that you played that before we got off, because I was curious when this was going to be done.
Yeah. Well, and I will be trying to. I'll be getting those links and throwing them into the description too for people that are interested in checking out the mod. Because also, like I said, you also need the X-Wing Alliance upgrade. I'll be including the link to this website too. You'll be needing this for part of the modification installation of both of them, because this is the one part that's upgrading all the models.
Wait, you need this to. You got to download this.
You need to download this plus the TIE Fighter total conversion. You install this one first, the X-Wing Alliance upgrade, and then you install the TIE Fighter total conversion. They have all the instructions and stuff on their web pages to let you know how to properly get them all set up. But I will, like I say, I'm even, like you saw, just copying links into the description so you can check out the mod for yourself, and you can grab the game on Steam, GOG, either of those two places. Just look for the X-Wing Alliance, and you'll be able to pick the game up. Usually, really cheap usually. So, Definitely. Definitely check it out, because I did play a little bit of the last update. It was fun. It was really cool to get to see these new models, but now that I also have the flight stick and everything, I'll be giving this update an especial good try. I just want to God, I just want to first get through Republic Commando before I starting up any new games besides what we've already started up for Steel Republic. But yeah, check out TIE Fighter Total Conversion all the way.
When are you playing Republic Commando? Are you doing that on your days off?
I gotta get back to it. I just haven't been. I haven't been getting back to it. I need to get back, jump back in right where I left off.
What planet are you on? What level?
I'm on that derelict Republic ship.
Oh, okay.
I just started it. So yeah. I just gotta get back.
Yeah.
I just gotta get back to playing that game.
Well, we're having so much fun with SUTOR.
Oh, I know. I just gotta play it on my days off or something like that, and finally progress with Republic Commando, so I can feel free, a little more ease to move on to a new game.
Maybe you should just do Jedi Academy then.
I might want to play the X-Wing Alliance next after Republic Commando, because like it is, I'm liking how this is looking. It's looking awesome. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to check this one out. Like he says, he's got a bunch of fixes in. They so even in some of the notes here, let me back up. In some of the notes here, like they point out, they do have the new interdictor effects for the hyperspace, like you mentioned in the video, but also new voice actor for all reimagined Thrawn dialogue. So their Thrawn is going to be voiced in the game too.
Hopefully not Disney Thrawn.
He might end up sounding like that, because that's people that might be for some people a point of reference. We don't have a quote unquote official Thrawn.
Yes, you do the book. Yes, you do the books.
Well, the book
take the book actor.
The book is being done, yes, by one particular person, but that's not
He's
being
still
specifically voice acted by somebody.
Yeah,
unless you want to take the fan project that I remember was being done of.
I never saw it. I'm just saying the book though. I mean, listen. When I read the book, I heard the actor like that's how I envisioned Thrawn, his voice, beautifully done. No different than I was gonna say what was his name? Who did Bane? Jonathan
Davis.
Yeah, that's how I would envision Bane's voice. Like for whatever reason, I feel like Bane's from Australia.
No, I don't. I don't disagree with you there.
So, not like I said, I've not watched Rebels. I won't watch Rebels, but I have a feeling whoever played Thrawn in Rebels just probably butchered it.
I don't remember the actor's choice being bad. I just didn't like the design and everything for Thrawn and what they did with him. So,
no.
That was the main point. My point of contention with a lot of that was just like, ugh. The voice actor I don't remember was bad or anything. I think he had kind of.
It was. Did Davi also tell me? Was it Sam Whitworth or Whitworth?
Oh,
wasn't that? I thought that's what Davi also said.
Thrawn's voice actor was God forbid it's gonna make this easy. Let me just do this.
Sam Whitworth.
Lars Mikkelsen.
That's what I said. Good old Lars Mikkelsen.
So yeah, he voiced Thrawn. Like I said, I don't remember it being bad. I don't remember it being a bad performance or anything. So.
I feel like it was.
You didn't even. You said yourself you didn't even watch it.
No, I didn't, but I just feel like it is. I feel like they just, because everything they touch, they butcher. But we'll never know because I'll never watch it. Unless I get made to do it. But even then, I'm going to throw a fit.
Don't worry. I don't think we'll... I don't know. We've got enough stuff to have to be going through as it is, so...
Yeah.
Don't worry about that one. I won't be making you... I don't really want to watch Rebels myself, so...
I don't even want to watch Andor. But...
Well, remember, you did want to take it to the Disney Star Wars fans out there.
I do, and I do want to get on their white list or their black list or whatever. So, we got to keep it up.
So you've got no one to blame but yourself.
Will they send you a letter? Do you think?
I doubt it.
Like, hey, you've been whitelisted.
I doubt they would be so overt.
Did you get like a trophy?
That would give somebody like a reason then to post on Twitter, and I don't think that's the sort of image they'd want to put out anyway.
Well, then how do you know like you've made it? Like you've arrived. You've done everything you needed to do to like get on it.
I don't know.
Well, we gotta figure that out because I want to know like how do you know?
You so badly want to know that Disney has singled you out individually and been like, screw this guy.
Yeah, because then we will know that like our show's been effective.
I take your point.
You know, like, oh, these guys. The minute they think that we're a threat, we've arrived.
Now there's a goal.
Just saying.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Other people want to be like, oh, I want to have 10,000 followers, or I want to have all these people on my show, or I want to be on these people's show. No, I just want to get on their whitelist. Like, I don't have to be invited on to OG show. I don't have to be on Tim's show. I don't have to be on I don't have to talk on Raging Rhino show. I just want to know that, like, they don't like me, and they put me on a whitelist, or blacklist, whatever list. I'm on some type of list. I mean, listen, we all have to have goals, right?
Hey, absolutely.
So
that's not a bad one to have a major corporation hate you specifically.
Like, I hate Saturday Night Sith just as much as I hate Sunday Night Shenanigans.
Oh boy.
It's my joy in life is to try to get on this list.
Well, there we go. Like I said, we got a goal.
Yeah. So we're good for tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on. It's my dad's birthday, but I think I should be good. I don't have anything going on, so I should be on it. I said 5 last week, and I think I was late. I don't know if I was on time.
I thought we were doing 5:30 anyways. 5:30.
Oh, that's right, 5:30. Oh, I say 5. Yeah, 5:30.
5:30 is the start time.
I was late on 5. I told you I was going to get on earlier, and I was.
Yeah, you said you were going to pop in a little early, but you didn't.
No, the game ran late, so.
That's gonna be a jerk. All right. So.
Well, I know what you're gonna say. I'm glad that you did. Okay.
All right. Well, I think that was certainly a fun time. We do have some extra things that we can go over next week for sure. Oh God, I'm sure there'll be more to come out of this D23 Expo as the week goes on. Extra details and stuff like that'll drop. Especially as we get closer and closer to Andor, even though Lord knows they've shot their wad on the stupid for that. Oh, I'll say I can maybe save that for next week too. Especially as we'll be a week away at that point from Andor. Yeah. So, do you got anything you want to finish this off with?
No, I'll make an official announcement maybe next week. Still got stuff in the works. So I got to get the dates. Yep, gotta get the dates verified. But
right.
Check.
Yeah.
I will say.
I was gonna ask you about that, but
Yeah, so check
Cool.
my Twitter. The minute that I get, just keep an eye on my Twitter. Like I'll post something, and then obviously Fractured will post something as well. Exciting stuff happening. Just gotta work out some kinks.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be you won't want to miss this show. I'll tell you that. That's all I'll say. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss any show, but really, like, this one is going to be a fun one.
Never want to miss an episode.
No, but this one's going to be really, really fun. I'm really, really excited for this one. So,
All right, cool. Well, for myself, like I was just saying, I got to kick.
You're going to do the TIE Fighter on Thursday, Thursday. You're going to play.
Either Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, I've got to kick my ass and do more Republic Commando. I want to get through that game so I'll feel like, okay, good, I'm done with it. I can move on to another game. I like playing it. Like I said, it's between doing everything that we're doing, it's like, I got to motivate.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for my Twitter too, Fractured Filter. I'll be posting updates and whenever I drop links for Twitch to do the live streams for playing more of those games for sure. Just gotta, like I said, gotta get it. And then tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time, we'll be doing our Sunday night shenanigans. More of the Old Republic. We should be probably getting through Nar Shaddaa tomorrow.
Do we have anything fun planned? Any flashpoints or anything? Do I get my damn Ewok finally?
Well, you'll have to check your mail when you log in.
Oh, yes!
Because Mr. Insect sent you
Yes! I forgot. Maybe I do have an Ewok waiting. So excited.
So, yes. Be there, be square. We'll be, like I said, we'll be hopefully getting through Nar Shaddaa and moving on from there, because then it'll be Tatooine.
Oh, yeah. Everybody goes back to Tatooine.
And then even before that, you kind of have some in-between mission to do. No flashpoints that I can really think of. Revan was kind of the one big one that we were like, all right, now that he's level 30, we can finally do that. Get your opinion on it.
There's another flashpoint that we can do, or no?
I don't know the exact order of all of them, but if we wanted to, I think there is, but we might be holding off until maybe we get to the end of chapter 1. So we'll get you through all of that and that fun and excitement.
So pumped.
Cool.
It'll be fun.
All right.
Okay,
well,
5:30. Be there. If you're not there, I'm coming after everybody.
You heard the man. Good night, everybody.
Night.
I'll play this out.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Yeah, I should have known from the very beginning. From what you said. Yeah, when the mega powers were formed. Yeah, what you were out for from the very beginning. Yeah, you were after what was mine. I remember what you said.
You can destroy the Emperor. Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Yeah, that one was rough. Those words right there. Yeah, I got stuck, yeah, but I swallowed it anyway. Didn't like the taste, but I swallowed it anyway, yeah. But I remember the time when there was a conquistador out of the ring. The one that's so jealous that he can't stand it, yeah. Yeah, you came in there with your poses, yeah, but you made a big idiot out of yourself, yeah. And speaking of idiot things, what about that stupid idea? Did you forget that one? Think back. That right there sealed your fate. Yeah, that put the madness over the edge. But I'll tell you what felt even better, yeah, was in the dressing room, in the first aid room. Me being unselfish, yeah, said go ahead, do the thing, yeah. You won't steal my thunder, no. When you take a look at the madness's eyes, all you're gonna see is complete and utter